Good morning. Today is November 5th, it's election day, and everybody's probably waiting to see the election results. Not much has changed since yesterday. We tested that area that I had marked in the morning, and we bounced right in that area. Like you could see that we got to that almost to that October low by a couple ticks, and then we bounced and we came back. Now, during the overnight session, we traded exactly inside yesterday's value. So yesterday's value is almost the same as Thursday's value. So we have we're basically trading in the same range that we were trading back in September. You could see like all this, where is it? Right here. Since mid-September we were trading on that range. So not much change. So I'm expecting a lot of chop today until we start seeing some of the election results. We also have some news. We have PMI at 9:45. We have ISM PMI at 10 a.m. We have a 10-year note at 1 p.m. So all that should give us a little bit of volatility, but also a lot of chop. If you look at the the 0 DTE gamma exposure charts, look at this mess. That should give you a clue that this is gonna be messy. When you have like positive gamma on one side and then negative gamma on the expiration above, and then you have positive again, negative, one strike up, then positive, another strike up. So that makes for choppy conditions. It's not gonna be smooth trading. So if you take trades, I think this is just a good environment for short scalps, like catch a little bit of a move and then get out, because we are likely not going to have much continuation on the moves today. That's my opinion. I could be wrong, but that's what I think. So having said that, we're opening inside value, inside the range. So until we don't either get out of value, get above 57.60, there's really not much to do here. Maybe if we get back into this buy zone, then look for a break of the overnight low, maybe a break of this lows, and then see if we can get a bounce. And if we don't, and if we start seeing acceptance below the lows, then look for that 5700. And then I said that originally I wanna catch a bounce here at 5700, the first bounce. Now if that bounce if I take a bounce, I probably want to take profit around this area, about 57.16, right? Like a 10-point bounce, 10-15 point bounce. Of course, you gotta watch and see if there's a lot of buying, and we are for some reason get back inside this area, then the target becomes 57.60. Now, if we take a bounce and then we see that this area now starts being resistance again, then this whole area that before we had some acceptance here, so buyers should be down here in the 56.50 area, right? So basically we're expecting about 100-point move on ES for the next day. So basically that'll that 100 points from where we're at now is around here. So this is an area where I will be interested in looking for a second bounce, because when we were trading this area, this was support and this was resistance. So it would be long into this, back into this 5700 area, and then we have to reassess for lower. Right now I'm just looking at the expected moves. We could get lower, of course, but that would be a more extended scenario that I'm not gonna get into right now. And getting above, like I said, getting above yesterday's value area high, targets yesterday's high, and the untested point of control at 57.7850. And then look for continuation to see if we can attempt to retest this pivot point and then attempt to fill part of the gap. Scenario is pretty much the same for NQ, and then the second spot to look for bounces would be around here at 460. And then same thing, we're opening inside range, some resistance here around this area, and then if we break above it, then look for the 20-day point of control at 20,480. Okay, gold. Yesterday I marked this area in red, and we stopped almost to the tick. And then just now at the open, we're breaking above it. So see if we hold above it, then the target becomes 73.10. If we come back below it, the target is down here at the 5-day point of control, which is at 71.45. And then here we have the 20-day, the 50-day, the 21 EMA. So this should be temporary support at the 71 area, and if we break that, then the 90-day and the 20-day point of control are still down here at 70.05. If we accept at these levels, we are probably going to end up moving this point of control. Is going to shift up here at 71.45 or 71.25ish, but somewhere around this area. And gold, I've been saying that we are likely to test the low side of the range. We did test the first level that I mentioned yesterday. We still haven't tested this area, but this new low volume node is still holding, is still acting as resistance. So maybe we'll just start to fill up this area with volume, and then keep trading this range until we make the next move. I'm assuming that elections also should influence this, because it's going to affect the price of the dollar. So it'll affect the price of gold too. So I'm expecting some volatility in assets, all of it: gold, oil, stocks, everything, bonds for sure. All right, good luck, and I just better opportunities are gonna be later, probably today after 10 a.m. because we have PMI and ISM PMI. So I'll be taking it easy at the open probably.